What's up, guys? It's been a while.
Nothing is more important than the simple act of people getting together.
Get ready. Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
This is a crazy story, folks. This is a crazy story, folks. The guy's name was Ben. This is a crazy story, folks.
Who are you guys?
Folks, we got an amazing surprise for you right now.
Hanging around.
Nobody calls me Lebowski. You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man.
What's up, guys? Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Friday. You made it to Friday. Whether that means anything to you or not, you made it. Let's keep going. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Gaming Lifestyle Lounge. I'm your host, America's #1 online video game personality, Ben the Parvinator Parvin. It's hot in this room, as you can probably gather. What's up and welcome. How you doing? Oh, good to see you guys. I'm so glad it's Friday. Welcome. What's up?
Is that old stranger?
Oh man, I might have to turn these sound effects up. I think oh yeah, something got a little changed here. I'll see what's up. 1 second. In fact, let me just fix this now. Sorry, something with both the mic. What is going on? Ah! Anyway, I'll fix that now. Sometimes it's easy to move some of the, like if I ever use the scroll wheel on this mouse and I'm not clicked in the right spot on OBS, then I start messing with like volume levels. Like, come on, man, you gotta make it harder than that. All right, here we go. I'm doing that. There we go. Everything's gonna be nice and loud.
What are you buying?
Especially the sounds. What's up, guys? How are you? Dustin, what's up, man? Friday. Guys, how's life? How's life treating you? Oh man, this has been a rough week for me. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's been a tough one, but I'm getting through. I've had a stomach virus or bug or something, and it's lingering a lot longer than I thought it would. Which is honestly, I'm more frustrated than anything. I'm kind of pissed, you know. I felt really energized going into the, you know, last weekend and coming into Monday, and then, well, I woke up Monday at midnight sick. But yeah, Palpuck, what's up? Yes, bah humbug, grumble humph. Yeah, welcome guys. How you doing?
It doesn't matter how you're doing.
I've got this song cranked up kind of loud. This one here. I was thinking about switching. I'm in the options here. We're gonna be doing some Sonic 2, mostly because well, there's a couple of reasons here. Number one, still haven't beaten the game, and that doesn't sit right with me. Maybe that's not helping me sleep at night, right? Just lying in bed, just seeing Dr. Robotnik just like dancing, you know, kind of like one of those gifs I had earlier, you know, just mocking me. That's not helping me sleep. We'll do Sonic alone today. Let's do it. And then, yeah, you know, just it's been a busy week and stuff with, feeling crappy, and I haven't had a chance to really work on getting us set up for like a full feature of a game or something, you know, something new. So anyway, here we are, Sonic 2, let's do it. It's okay, because this is a fun game to hang out around, you know, and it always is easy on the eyes, which is nice. Doom Bob. Let me fix my position here. Well, I'm still reeling a bit from having beaten Earthbound. What am I hitting down here? What the fuck is going on? Sorry. Just got some things at my feet. I was hearing this, the cord was hitting something and it was just driving me nuts. There we go. All right. Workspace clean. I beat Earthbound on Wednesday. A lot of you guys were around to hang out for it. I imagine at a certain point, maybe for your own, for your own, you know, health and safety, I hope at a certain point you maybe didn't watch the whole thing just because it went on for so long, but... yeah, it was fun. No, it was fun. I had a good time. Can't believe it's, he found me under his desk. Get out of here, pal Puck. I do have to watch out because my cat will just come and like lie down right next to this office chair, you know, with wheels. And, you know, I've run over her tail before, which, you know, she didn't really appreciate much. But yeah, thanks, Dustin. Yeah, man, I had a really good time. I appreciate all you guys just being in and around those streams. Hey, CeeLo's, welcome. Boom indeed. I appreciate, you guys being, any time you spend hanging out. That was I had such a fun time with that. And honestly, as I got to those last couple streams, I had those feelings of like, man, this is coming to an end. I felt the role-playing aspect of it. Let's put it that way. And a bit of like, oh man, I hope I've done a good job, you know, or I know it's about to end, I want to keep it rolling. I don't know, I really enjoyed it. And what's funny is I had been talking to my partner about it a lot, just how much I was enjoying it and mentioning certain parts of the game, mostly because I don't have another human to talk to, you know, IRL about this game. And outside of the stream, right? I don't, she's lucky her, right? Yeah. No, but she wants to play it. She, you know, she's heard enough to be like, oh wow, I'd really like to try that sometime. I just at this now that means I have to stop talking about it too because I don't want to spoil anything. But or at least stop talking about it when well, you know, she's within earshot. Oh yeah, I'm stoked. That game is one of my favorite games of all time at this point. That it definitely got into a short list, which that doesn't exist. I don't. Oh, I always get hit around here by the. I'm gonna get us 100 coins first, and then maybe get us into a bonus stage. See how that goes. Yeah. Let's get some of those back there, actually. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's, like I said, the list doesn't exist, but I would just say it's a favorite game at this point. I would put it up there with having enjoyed it as much as a lot of my other favorite games. You know, a lot of the Zelda I've been into, and yeah, it's its own thing. It feels like a very unique game, but I like it as much as any of the Final Fantasies I ever really loved. And you know, I got into those games for. I was really into those in like middle school and into high school, and a little bit into a couple years after that. And since then, I've replayed an FF every now and then. But you know, it used to. It was kind of my RPG spiritual core, you know. And yeah, but I really enjoyed Earthbound, man. I think it was great. And like I said, it felt like its own thing. And you know, I don't know how many times I'll get to replay it. I've got hopefully I get a lot of chances, but you know, it's a longer game. I feel good on sitting on it for a little bit too. I'll probably put a couple years in before I play it again, and then you know, some of it will be forgotten. A lot of the smaller stuff will be you know, it'll be still a pleasant surprise or a second surprise, but yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully, yeah, good point, Dustin. Yeah, I'd like to see. You know, she made the point that with all the RPGs we've played, I got, other than Pokemon, you know, that we both played when we were kids before we knew each other, you know, it came at my recommendation, and I was often around to play those with her. We'd even like swap off on the controller. So, you know, I was thinking like, man, that means I should think of some things I could recommend to you to play that I have never played, or, you know, as well, because I certainly get that. And yeah, you know, it can be difficult to play a game with someone who knows the game really well. But, you know, hey Francisco, welcome. It can make for some hard moments for like everybody, I think, you know. Damn, I got this one earlier and I didn't jump in the. Maybe that was the. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize I'd hit a gate earlier. Oh well. Do. Yeah, definitely. Oh, shit. I had no momentum. Yeah, definitely, Palpuck. And you can feel that, and you know, between those two titles, right? You know, there's a little bit of that. I really enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys being there to hang out and stuff, and yeah. I should do that, Dustin. Yeah, absolutely. Not a bad idea. I think we might still have one gate back this way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Gotcha, Palpuck. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. I can see that for sure, you know? And it's interesting, too, because it, whoop. Oh, fuck. There's, like, such a cult following for this series here now in the West that, You know, it's just interesting how many folks came around and were like, oh, hey, you know, are you going to play Mother 3? Are you going to do, you know, Mother 1, etc.? Like, a lot of folks even were just excited to see someone play it for the first time. Hey, welcome. YouTuber boy, welcome. Happy Friday. Do-do-do. Oh, hey, Devin, what's up? Welcome. Devin, I missed when you first popped in. Sorry. What's up? Welcome. Looks like it wasn't too long ago. Oh, like they were a standard color by that point? Oh, I see. Yeah, you're talking about the different colors in this era. And they got standardized by Sonic R. Interesting. Little details. I've always known, yeah, of course, I've always known them to have their, you know, different colors. Not that I got to collect too many Chaos Emeralds as a kid, but... Oh, come on. I forgot how to play a video game. I'm just gonna run out of time. Let's see. I don't think there's anything on top of, like, where's our next gate? Probably over to the right at this point. God damn. Oh my god, I hate that. You get so much right there. Okay, yeah, I gotta do this the tiniest little jump. Yeah, that's what, we got a few real Sega sickos around here who were telling me sometimes that's what they'll do. They'll clear it all out in the first level. That's awesome that you can even do that. I don't think I've found all the gates at this point to do that throughout the couple playthroughs I've done. I guess an extra life wouldn't hurt. There's a gate up there and a bunch more rings, but let's see. Shit, don't hit it. God damn. Get me every time. Yeah, and then I guess then you're pretty much just spinning the entire game as Supersonic, huh? Perhaps I should, I don't know, maybe I should be trying to get more Chaos Emeralds at the very start. At least I gotta continue. Or at least try to get a couple in that first, You know, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen, like, the mechanic for it, so, oh, come on. I thought I had it. I thought I had the angle, so I looked at the chat. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's something worth practicing on. One of the things I regret is that you guys have seen pretty much every ounce of play I've done. Every second of play I've done in this game. I've done on this stream, you know, at least in terms of since I got this Genesis and stuff, not counting as a kid. And I could really use some more time outside the stream. And I haven't been diligent about that. Nice, Devin. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so how does it work once you're... I don't think I've ever seen Supersonic, like, other than just, like, a clip of seeing him fly around the screen or whatever, but... So, I beat a level as Supersonic. The next level, do I start as just regular Sonic, and I have the option of... do you have to, like, get a... Is there an activation? Hit another 100 rings or something, or... I don't know how the, transformation works. You know... Once you've already gotten all the Chaos Emeralds or whatever. Do 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 do. Sonic, I want you to get 100 rings, sir. I wanted you to get 100 rings, sir. But instead you died, dude. Alright, I don't know. I'm thinking about restarting just because I want to get more than a couple Chaos Emeralds in the first level. Tintoncito, welcome, buddy. How are ya? We're hitting the reset button already. I should be content with just beating the game, you know, without being able to get all the what was that? Did you guys see that? It's a weird pushback that I got Sonic into there. Anyway. Let's go ahead and cut that one off. Yeah, Tintoncito, I was just saying I really enjoyed it. And, yeah, I was even thinking as I realized that I was running out of soundstones to collect, or soundstone recordings to collect. Man, I'm gonna miss this. Yeah. Yeah, hey Nick, good to see you, man, yeah. I don't know if I acknowledged that earlier where you mentioned you were happy to see the Earthbound love, yeah. Happy Friday, man, yeah. Well, you know, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Well, I could see it being a good jumping off point too, and I think a lot of folks, you know, there, so much can be said about what games to play first, and you know, a certain order or blah blah blah. But like, you know, I don't know. I played like 10 or 15 minutes of Earthbound Beginnings. Was like, oh wow, this is about UFOs and stuff. I guess that makes sense with the name. You know, not really knowing much about the series at all. Just kind of played 10 minutes of it at the end of a stream one time, and I was like, oh, okay, right. 8-bit RPG. I didn't realize they even had one, you know, for Famicom and NES. Oh, well, you know, Famicom. Anyway, well, you know, I don't know. I think sometimes people can worry too much about, like, what order to play something in. But, yeah. So, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I'd love to, one of the things that sucks, though, I gotta say, one of the things that's frustrating, I thought I could do a little more research about just Earthbound. And I don't know why, because all the games at this point are old enough to be considered retro. But I guess, I don't know, I guess I was hoping for some, like, Earthbound siloed knowledge, you know, like nothing about the game that came before it, nothing about its you know, its predecessor or successor, you know. Oh yeah. Oh, you know, Smash Bros, I guess, yeah, could be a good way to, well, you know, of course I learned a little bit about Earthbound through Smash Bros, other than what I saw in that Nintendo Power article, which was not much at all. Smash Bros was where pretty much most of my knowledge of the series came from. But even then, I wasn't like reading the last Smash I was really into was Melee, and I still wasn't necessarily like really reading every, you know, like reading every trophy and diving in, especially for the games I didn't know as well. Or thought maybe I was going to play them someday, so yeah. That's what I hear, Gary. Welcome. Happy Friday. How you doing?
What's up, Pikachu?
I was trying to say hello, but what's up, Pikachu will have to do, I guess.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Also, I hear a lot about blast processing. Would have been great if I had some blast processing sound effects ready to go for that, but no. Somewhere. That's right. That's right. That's, yeah, yeah. The blast processing was me trying to wrap my brain around the ending of Earthbound. Not so much wrap my brain around it as much as just kind of find a way to contain my excitement to my body in my small space here. Yeah. Yeah. It can happen. I'm just gonna stay away. I think I'll just stay away. And honestly, like, I don't need to know. Maybe I just need to play another Earthbound game. Or, you know, another Mother game before, you know, before the trail goes too cold. And then that'll help me sort of avoid any kind of spoilers too, but, yeah. Also, you know, when you know a little bit about a game, then you're like, there's a bit of momentum for spoilers because you kind of know context, or whereas like if you knew nothing about a game and saw something kind of spoilery about it, but you really didn't know, like, well, how important is that character? Da da da. I don't know. Then I could see it being easily forgotten, or, you know, not cared about, or. Oh, I did that. I actually did that, Dustin. Yeah, that was really cool. You'd recommended going and seeing that one. Yeah. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, so I played this game a little bit as a kid. And yeah, cool to hear you're a Sonic fan. I like this series a lot, but part of what I guess what we're doing here is like you know, some of us fell on one side or the other of the console wars back then. Sounds like you might have spent more time on the Sega side, you know. I was over on the Nintendo side of things, and I got to play a little bit of Genesis, and I loved it when I got to play. I loved the Sonic stuff especially. But, you know, it was just like going over to a friend or two's place, and you know, I never got to play a whole lot of these games. Never got to do like deep dives, really. So now I own it. I own a Genesis, so so we could do that to make up for lost time. I'm not doing very well on these. I'm gonna pass this one because it's easy, but. You know, I don't know about. I've only heard of Super Emeralds, I think, but yeah, not I couldn't tell you what it is. I think maybe Devin had mentioned them in the chat before. All right. I'm guessing there's a checkpoint prior to this. Somewhere. That sounds about right, Devin. Yeah. That makes sense. Just looking back, trying to see what if I missed anything here. Looks like we got most of it. Oh, God. I like how the fish only go down to a certain point, you know? Oh, almost took a fireball to the face. Alright, let's see if we can get a couple of Chaos Emeralds in this first level before I move on. I know you can get them all, but I don't think I... Man, I don't know if I know more than about like 3 gates in this... God damn. I don't know if I know more than maybe 3 gates in this first level. Something I tend to go the same ways. Gotta mix it up. Tempted to restart. Jeez Louise. I don't need to do that, but... Boing! Right into the enemy. Perfectly placed. Oh. I've been super sweaty back in this room today. It's only just now cooling off. You know, funny that when I hit reset on the Genesis, it keeps the option saved of Sonic only. I didn't clock that last time. Or, well, I thought, oh, that was quick. I just assumed I had gone and done it again since I was just talking. Hanging out. Hypersonic. Omega Sonic. Doop-a-doo. 8 checkpoints in across the whole zone. So acts 1 or well, let's see what I can find here. You should just hit that, go all the way across. Whatever. I'm gonna see if I can get to 100 rings. Here's the goal. You know, try to start working towards getting some extra lives and finishing the occasional stage with 100 rings so that I get some continues. That seems to be one of the easier ways to get them. Oh, fuck. Pardon my French. I can't not. This song will bring, or this game will bring out the F-bombs in me, man. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it is kind of funny when I'll have a stream that'll be mostly clean and then I'll just let one rip. So across acts 1 and 2, there's across the whole zone, there's those 8 gates. That's crazy. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna head across. I think I'll have 100. Not yet. Like, which gate have I gotten? Dang. Everything down here? Yeah, I didn't get a bunch of the stuff down here. Okay. There we go. Alright, easy does it. I need to get back to this top level. Hypersonic's not so great for the photosensitive viewers, huh? Flash, flash, flash. That's too bad. Welcome, Surge. What's going on? Happy Friday. 3 in the first one? Okay. 5 in the second. Wow, I didn't realize there were that many in the second act. Yeah, you know what's funny is I'll still end up, like, trying to avoid them sometimes. For, you know, like, just like hard to break out of the habit, I guess. Oh shit, come on. I always miss that one. Cat's trying to get out of here. Come on, Sonic. Alright, what can you do? I think that'll do it. Yay! What is that, Gary? I thought we've got like a Tetris puzzle looking thing in here. Sonic got spaghettified. That's funny. I like Gary's. Oh, that's funny. I had the same reaction. Yeah. Oh, sweet. I've played so little of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I really want to get around to that one sometime. What the heck was that? I've the only little bit of that game that I've played, I played at the Ear, Nose, and Throat Doctor. Oh, come on, dude. They had a huge, like a, I don't know, like a, you know, Genesis kiosk, little play kiosk demo thing, and I mean, it had full games on it. It had like all the main series, or, you know, Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. And I know I mentioned this like every stream, but it stuck out to me that you could not do Sonic and Knuckles and another game. I remember being kind of sad about that. Because even though I didn't know a whole lot about the series, that was something I'd wanted to try. And, oh, come on, man. I just want to get all the way to the other side. Watch for the... Okay, we're gonna do this. Alright, we're hanging in there. Well, anyway, I've been a bit all over the place, so let me go ahead and give us another another curveball, or at least a curve back to Earthbound for just a second to say, yeah, man, I really want to talk with some of you guys too about some questions, or if there's, you know, yeah, any theories or anything like that you wanted to mention. I'd be, by all means, I think at this point, since I've played it, I think it's a bit wide open, so yeah. Oh, so what I meant is that this kiosk, it had the games laid out, but there was no way. It was all like, you know, I had to select one single game. It was some little, I won't say custom setup thing, but it had a Genesis in it in a bubble that I couldn't get to, with a few cartridge slots like lined up, and it had Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and I think that might have been it, but it may have had something else. And I don't remember how it would function, but it would, you know, I'm not getting in there and actually pulling a game out or putting it in. So it, whatever it did, it would not be able to do like a Sonic and Knuckles plus one of the other games. On that, you know, does that make sense? So like on that little demo console at the doctor's office, they, whatever setup it was, you know, again, the kids we didn't have access to the games. We're just, I think, selecting a button. Maybe there was like a one switcher or something for like what game you want to play. And I feel like it's been too long to remember the mechanic of it, but like I said, I think I remember seeing like the games almost kind of like in a straight line with the you know, like the cart art sort of facing me, you know? And yeah, I think that it would move, I don't know, there was some kind of like, you know, it would come down and read the game, or I don't remember. I feel like it's been so long, you know. Could just be adding a bunch of details in that weren't there. Yay, 100. All right, here we go. That's a good question, Gary. Mostly just trying to get 100 rings and get to another chaos. Look, if you're looking for some like solid Sonic play, sadly I won't be able to deliver. So, and sometimes it's a case of knowing what I need to do, but you know, not being practiced enough to to execute either. So yeah, I would just say, yeah, it's I suck at the game, and I'd rather kind of hang out and talk to you guys than necessarily focus only on the game, you know. I guess I didn't need you only need 50 to get in here. I'm trying to get a bunch of extra lives and some continues, so I thought I would maybe after this I'll try to beat the level with the 100 rings, see if we can get an easy continue here at the beginning, set ourselves up, hopefully, because I still haven't beaten this game, so maybe getting the Chaos Emeralds isn't the most important, but oh, come on. Woo! Oh, man. Yay! No. Yeah, so since I haven't beaten this game, I've made it to that last, I guess, the level where you jump out of the plane. You jump out of Tails' plane. Or maybe it's Sonic's plane, I don't know. Whoever's playing, you jump out of it, and I'll let the Sonic heads, the Sega sickos, fill me in on that. Whose plane was it? But I made it to that level, and I died a couple of times right away because, thank you, Aiton, because I. Like, you know, just that first time of like, well, shit, what am I supposed to do? Like, I didn't realize, like, oh yeah, you gotta jump off at that point. So regrettably, I lost not only one life, but two in that. And then I'm getting through the level, and it was just like, man, I got close, but I just didn't have enough lives to sort of really explore that late in the game with as little kind of knowledge and practice as I have of the game. So here, what I'm hoping is that going through this and trying to get a few extra lives and a couple of continues may be the thing I need to actually, you know, finish this game. I'm gonna go back and get a bunch of rings. We'll come back to this part. But yeah, maybe that's what maybe that's what's gonna actually help me get through the end. And so yeah. It's my plane. Well, oh shit. God. Well, you know, I hesitated at one point because with the plane, because I thought I had read it somewhere that it was Sonic's, and I wasn't sure if that was correct. You know, it wasn't any kind of like official source. Silver, welcome. He's got Sonic's name on it. Oh man. Controversy. Whoop. I will say, I don't remember where it was that I saw it, but it was, yeah, I don't think it was like an official source, but maybe it was when I was looking at a Wikipedia article or something, and it had mentioned a line, casual line about Sonic's plane, or you know, just this sort of credit sequence or whatever. So, yeah. Alright, I guess I gotta try to finish this freaking level. I'm really just trying to get a... Trying to get some extra lives to help a Nintendo scrub who can't play Sonic well actually finish this game. Okay. Go, go. All right. So let's see, I've gotten... I think I just have to finish the level now, huh? Don't get hit. Don't run if you can spin. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I can to get us out of here. Extra life? Oh my god, okay. Yep, I always forget about that one there. Go. There we go, and that'll be an extra continue. I pushed it about to the limit, huh? Push it to the limit. Yeah, I knew it was really getting close, but I also knew I was really close to the goal, so... the YouTube delay. Yeah, I knew it was getting really close, and it could have gone either way, but I was like, man, we're so close to the end. I really want to finish with 100 rings if I can. Yeah. True, we've had some close calls. Dang. Speaking of close calls. A ring would be nice. Sonic, my boy. We're going too fast for our own good. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh. Sonic 1 I was thinking about has like something at the bottom of like one of the... maybe the second level, I believe. At the beginning, you can drop down to a little hidden area. Who's looking for it here? I'm trying, Dustin. It's looking bad. This is its own kind of Sonic mania here. Me trying to play these games. Do-do-do. Hey, how about a second time, right? There we go. Third time's a charm. All right. So there's a bunch of gates in this level, huh? I need to be finding them. Welcome, Gamer Frog. Happy Friday to you. We're gonna get us 50. A cool 50. And let me see if I can... we have a continue at this point. I mean, let's see if I can get us into another Chaos Emerald situation. Oh shit, come on. Alright, here we are. Another life, okay. Feeling better about my own life here now that we've gotten Sonic an extra one for himself. Shit, do I try to go for... okay, let's just hop in. Maybe I should have gotten 15 more. Oh, come on now, Gary. That's ignorant. That's ignorant. Do 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 do. Where are we on number 3 at this point? I believe. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna start pausing as soon as I see a mine. It's funny because I started a stream the other day, or yeah, some point last week, and I think I was saying like, oh yeah, you can't even pause during this section. And I don't know where I got that in my head, but yeah, you can... Maybe you can't pause in the original Sonic bonus, but I don't know. Come on. Oh, come on. You gotta jump sooner. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, if you jump a little earlier, you can get your feet down. I think there's like one more. Oh, no more rows. Too bad. I should use the pause buffer. You know? That'll get me through things. Oh yeah, just 4 short. The next one is tough too. I don't think I've gotten the 4th Chaos Emerald yet. I freak out when I get to it. Alright, so let's see. So far so good. Another life over here, right? Heck yeah. Yeah, denied. So even if you don't hit a mine, you can just play bad enough to, not get them all. You gotta start just, oh, come on. This is my favorite spring right there. Oh, a whole bunch of rings in this level, huh? Jeez Louise. What's up here? Oh yeah. Get your bounce on. Right here. Yeah, you know, I was thinking to like practice the Chaos Emeralds, Gary. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, someone was mentioning, I think Devin was mentioning that as a good way to practice. Devin or Palpuck. Yeah, because, you know, there's like there's a level of reacting. You're probably not going to remember every single, like, grouping of mines and rings, but having done it several times, you're going to have some muscle memory, you know. It's only going to help you to have done it before. Hello. All right, I'm just going to get the heck out of this level. Maybe I should have persisted a bit longer, tried to get 50. I don't know. There's still another gate somewhere, I believe. Don't want to give up. That's the one. Good stuff. I was like, hey, let me jump down to this lower level that doesn't exist. Alright, whatever. Let me just get out of this level. This has been a rough one. Yeah, here's my opportunity to get out of the level. Oh, whoops. Gotta let him land. Up! Try to be a little too preemptive. There he is. He's dead. What's that, is that like a ROM hack or like a way to... a particular, like, self-imposed challenge or something, Gary? Dude, you had so much to live for. You know, so I wasn't sure if I would actually be fighting Pokey, Nick, but like I had a little bit of a spoiler on that sprite of his where he's in that I just knew he was in some kind of mechanical looking thing. And I happened to catch it quick and see his, like, you know, twisted neck and everything, and his, like, you know, his the like zombified looking sort of skin tone, you know, and I had a feeling it was coming, and I had seen something too where that had just really clued me in that, like, this was towards the beginning of that playthrough, man. I saw on YouTube some thumbnail for a video that was like, it's something along the lines of like, Pokey is the, I don't even remember what it said, but something very like the purest incarnation of evil or something like, or no, why Pokey deserves a fate worse than hell or something along those lines. So, you know, that kind of clued me in, like, okay, well, you know, I can expect something to happen here with this guy, you know. I know he's at least going to be some kind of main or close to main antagonist. Well, yeah, that was such a cool battle, too, yeah. A rare egg. Yeah, I think I think what's cool too is like I really enjoyed Pokey starting to lose it too. I mean, the whole time he's like showing. There was that point when he said something like he used the words Aegis is the pure, you know, something along the lines of like, yeah, of what I had said earlier about pure evil, or, you know, something like that. And it had me asking, like, then what are you? You know, where do you fit into all this? Which, of course, I'm excited to learn a little bit more about. And you know, in those scenes too, it is not clear that he is subservient to Gigas. He's so mocking of him, you know, and that's something I thought was remarkable, and I just enjoyed the writing of that. And yeah, another struggle bus level. I am seeing some parts of this level I don't usually see. I think I often go a different way. I got a gate back there to my left. Yeah. Scrapped zone. Oh, cool. I like the name, Egg Gauntlet. I just imagine some, yeah, again, Takeshi's Castle, some challenge where people have to like run while they're just getting pelted by eggs or something. The Egg Gauntlet. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 55 straight.
Super rare. Oh, scrap zone. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can. Yeah, Gary, I don't know if you have Discord or anything. I can get that link for you. I think the one that comes up sometimes here isn't. I don't think I updated it today. I can't get all the way up there from down here. Come on, 1 second. What am I doing? Come on, man. You got this. They don't want you to hit this thing from here, so gotta use that platform up there. Oh yeah, you got that big gap. That's what's been getting me. Yeah, okay, well, maybe I'm supposed to get to it from a different angle. I see, yeah, there's some stuff up above me. Still don't have 50 rings. Sid, what's going on? Well, welcome, buddy. Happy Friday. How you doing, man? I see, yeah. Well, you can try to put it in the chat. I might be able to I don't know what the settings are on YouTube right now. If you, yeah. Actually, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have that in the chat. Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah. I'll think of a way that maybe I can follow up with you, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't open us up to that. I don't know what rules are. It's always so unclear on like how to, I don't know, you know, how to conduct oneself and one's community in regards to. So many of us use emulators and have for many, many years and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah. God damn. So much for Chaos Emeralds. Just so perfect as a villain you love to hate. Absolutely. Yeah. The title of the Poke Battle music. You know what? I think I think when I looked up a soundtrack one time, I may have seen a little bit of a. I actually got. Like, so I remember one of the titles was, and this is one of the things I was going to tell you guys that got spoiled for me a little bit. I was looking for songs to use in our stream from the soundtrack, and I ended up looking at like the track listing, which of course at first is like, you know, easy enough. I've been to all these places, you know, but then it got into spoiler territory like really quickly, of course, and I had to avert my eyes. Oh, that's it. Damn. Should turn back sooner. But it was something like the phase distorter fails or something along those lines. And then I remember I did see something kind of funny for like Pokey. Can you remind me what the title was? Yeah, Pokey means business. I didn't see the / cease to exist. That's funny. Oh, okay, cool. Wow, yeah, thank you guys. That's funny. I did see Pokey means business. I remember just thinking it was funny, whatever it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that could. Right, that could definitely be the case. Shit, I meant to go up there. I thought I'd have another go at it. Man. Forgot to curve up and to the left. Gary, so I'm in a little bit of the afterglow from having beaten the game Earthbound earlier this week, so I keep finding myself going back to it sometimes. So, yeah, we were talking about that game. Yeah, it could be. I know I've been yanking everybody left and right. I'm a yanker. Oh, that's what I wanted actually. Yankovic. Well, I wanted to go up, but we got this down here. Cool. Oh, Nick, about Pokey like turning colors or whatever. You know, it's funny because like let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Oh, I'm Powpuck. I missed. So you can't compose the sentences, and I can't read them. Apparently, yeah. Sorry. Notice other humans under Geekus' control had blue complexions. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did notice that. You know, you see that really early on with even just like the, you know, some of those first folks you see running around the towns attacking you. And And then, you know, of course, the Happy cult or whatever was like so early in the game as well, with its very much its blue theme being right there for you. And I noticed that in those next towns, as we get to the next town, we'd see that everything is, you know, we get to the next town, we see that everything would be, all the folks coming to fight us would be, yeah, under his possession or, you know, being influenced by that evil power. And, come on, Sonic. There you go. Well, you know what, Gary, is it... I'm kind of curious if you found it like a... Well, I guess so. It's not like a ROM hack or anything I could find on like one of the regular sites. Is that right? I wouldn't want you to have to give your email here or anything. Maybe I could even just take the name down and try to look for it. And you know, if you were to come on back for another stream or something, I could always be like, oh, I couldn't find it. I wouldn't put that on you. Just to say that I would. I don't mean to put anything more on you. I could always just go search it out myself. So yeah. Sorry, I'm a third of my mind dedicated to Earthbound, a third dedicated to Sonic, and then about a third dedicated to everything else in the chat. All right, let's finally go down the pipe. Okay. It was an egg gauntlet. I'll look for it. I'm sure I could find it. Egg gauntlet. Making a note right now. I've got a big to play list here. Oh, yeah. I'd be curious to I'd be curious to see a level that was cut from it, at least what we know of it. And it's interesting too. I was learning a little bit about the game's production and stuff, and how like a lot of the artists from the American side of the team, only one of them had their work even, you know, end up being featured in the game. Kind of curious where that one came from. Or like I guess which side of the, you know, Sonic team that might have come from. Could be Palpuck, yeah. He did influence a lot of folks. Gigas did. You know, I actually asked Nick at one point, I thought I was picking up on some bluish hue to Pokey when he, you know, when you encounter him in, oh, I know where I am now. When you encounter him in Happy Village, I actually thought that there was like a little bluish tint to his sprite at that point, and I don't think that was the case, but it was like a, you know, me trying to put a bunch of stuff together, and I had just noticed blue being the, this sort of theme of evil, hopelessness, etc., you know. Oh, that's weird, Gary. Maybe if you refresh, it would help a little bit. I think it streams coming through nice and clear, yeah. It may just be on your end. Oh, yeah, you can't get up to that level? Oh, right, yeah, maybe adjusting the YouTube video quality might. That's a good idea. Oh, I found myself back here. I don't think I've finished up all the way to the right here. I guess we did. There you go, Sonic. Back in the tube. Cool. Nice. Yeah, don't worry about the link or anything. I have the title now, and yeah, thanks, Dustin, too. I got that as well. I'll go look it up. I love the graphics in this. I'm still impressed by this game's graphics. All these years later. I'm going really slow through this game, huh? Oh, perfect. All right, number 3. No, I'm not gonna start scum it. Start scumming. Whoop. Oh. Yeah, you want to start from the opposite side of the mines. And then... Here come the mines. Yeah, I think they reward you for being in the middle for a little bit there, and then bang. You pay for it later if you stay for too long. This part is all middle so far. Wow. Oh yeah, jump early so you can get into the... There you go. Yeah, you want to be hitting the ground a little earlier on the other side of the mines than I'm doing, so you have time to get in line, get an angle. There it is, 169 rings. You know, hey, Akar, welcome. What's up? Welcome. You know, Sid, I just remembered, Sid, I know you came in earlier and you told us what was going on. Let me see. Doing swell. Glad it's starting to feel like fall here in SoCal now. I know, man. I was burning up for... It still can be kind of hot if you're, well, you know, not getting some good wind where you are, you know, but, maybe that's just this shitty apartment, actually, but me too, man. I'm glad it's cooling off. Well, Gary, you know, I'll go look for it now. I don't really have a great way for the link for it to be posted or anything, so, or the, but yeah, considering how much trouble I'm having with, just playing vanilla right now, just playing the zones that ended up making it into the final version, yeah. All right, careful now. Akar, yeah, hope university's going well for you. He called it, oh man. He called it college so that us rude Americans would feel at home, you know, wouldn't feel challenged. Oh, come on. Sonic, you fool. Slow down a bit. Oh, yeah. Well, Tintoncito, it's a... I wouldn't expect it to be the... You know, I don't know that it's the full turn to fall just yet. I think it may still even be heating up some soon. Because I'm with you there. But sorry you're dealing with the 80-degree temps now. You could use a little turn for fall. But yeah, there's been a couple, I mean, you know, when I first came to California, they were in the middle of that, and we're still in a long-term drought, but they were in the middle of a, you know, very much an acute drought. And that has abated. Still, long-term prospects not good. But yeah, the, you know, it's funny because I learned pretty quickly, like, oh yeah, sometimes even all the way into November and December, it can still be hot. I went on a hike with a buddy and it got up to like the late 80s, and it was like a mid-December hike or something one day. And then it's like, and then you can have a little cooling trend and it'll be down to the, you know, highs in the like 60s or 50s or something, you know. Come on. I'm playing bad. I'm playing bad. Chemical Plant was more painful in Knuckles' Emerald Hunt, yeah. Yeah, well, what I just did was extremely painful, so I wouldn't want to put you guys through anything more than that, you know. Don't get hit. Alright, I want 50 rings. I want to get myself into a Chaos Emerald situation. Woo! Those little bugs. Alright, so I just want 50 rings. I can get a couple right there. There's some that are above us as well. Alright. I'm terrible at this game, I know, but at this point I'm like really... I'll just get hung up on trying to get us into one of these Chaos Emerald portals. Checkpoints, whatever. Checkpoint back this way. There you go. Alright. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Catching up with the chat right now, sorry. Took out the 6. Our college is kind of like your high school. Oh, I see what you mean. 16 to 17-year-old. Right, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Well. Yeah, keep up your studies. You know, it's really good. You're setting yourself up for, you know, you're gonna have this brain for the, and, yeah, you're gonna have this for the rest of your life, so might as well set it up for success. Sure, we're gonna hit the start button every now and then. Man, there's some chapstick in the house, jeez. Is there lip balm in Gilead? Make it count. I'll, you know, yeah, it might as well, you know. Also, man, sometimes I miss even just kind of being in an academic setting, because it was fun to spend time studying, researching, learning, etc. I enjoyed it. Woo. Oh, damn, this one's tough. I always drift in for that one there. Gets me every time. That's okay. We probably would have not made the next cutoff. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that part's hard. You know, he'll drift to the center. You know, so you gotta watch out for that. Can I get a hot tub? Yeah. That's cool, Devin. Yeah, good luck. I remember really enjoying that game. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good perspective to have on it. And you know, it's like it's tough too because I know sometimes people kind of will sometimes get really hung up on that aspect of, oh, I'm not going to use this, or oh, this is dumb, or da da da. But there is, you know, there's something to be said for also learning things that you're not necessarily instantly interested in, and having that as a background, having your ability to also to set yourself up to be someone who wants to continue their knowledge whenever they get out of whatever school system, or maybe they go on to, oh, there's stuff up there too, or go to college, grad school, etc., university or graduate school, etc. Yeah, I don't know. It's not for everybody, but while you're in it, you might as well do it. You know what I mean? Like it's, and not everybody should be a scholar, or even go to university. But while you're in the stuff, you might as well learn. You might as well. You can improve yourself a little bit. I'm taking a note. I'll add that to the note for our Sonic. Let's see, where is it? To play. Do. What? Okay. No, don't do screen mirroring right now. What is happening? Okay. Make a note of that. I got it. I copied and pasted Gary. Yeah, thank you. I'm hitting the egg gauntlet. All right, running all the way back to see if there's another, maybe we've missed a checkpoint. We've still barely explored much of this level, huh? Wow. Seeing the vegetation snap. Oh yeah, you can kind of get up on top of that little structure there, huh? Yeah, let's see what's up here. Oh, we've been here, but there's a... There it is, 100 coins. I think beating this... I gotta beat this, I'll probably beat the game without getting all Chaos Emeralds before I'll finally finish it with them all, so... I need to remember that that's a fine place to finish, too. Or... fine goal. Whoop. For a scrub like me, still learning about this game. I still didn't get the air either. That's a death. All right. What's that? A car. It's interesting too, I have friends who teach and I taught, oh my god, come on man. Just finish the level, I suppose. Wow, you can send him really flying, huh? I taught for a couple years and had a really tough time. You know, I wasn't cut out for it, and I also had some really tough positions as well. But some of my friends stuck it out. A couple of my good buddies that I went through the same, we all went through the program together and graduated at the same time. They're still doing it, and you know, it's always hard to tell. You know, the kids these days rants have been happening for, well, as long as we know, right? And everybody's been worried about that next generation coming in and, you know, so on and so forth. But it is interesting. Oh, come on. To hear from my friends who teach and have seen. No air here? What a crappy level for me. Performance on that level, I should say. Don't worry, it's actually a pretty sweet level design. Ruh-roh. That's cool, a car. Yeah. So you're gonna shoot to maybe try to enroll? Yeah. I know you're a couple years out, but yeah, that best of luck and. Definitely heard of that school.
Wrong scam.
You know, I'm more of a I can do a pretty good Shaggy sometimes.
Like, zoinks, dude. Zoinks, Scoobs. We're doomed. Zoinks. Gee, Scoobs. We're doomed.
Got to get my Casey Kasem out. There's a richness to that voice. All right, don't hit the arrow, you fool. They design a lot of traps in this game. And I love it. It's very devious. Yeah, sorry for the peeking there, guys. Just peeking. Test. No mic can handle that. Just be happy I have a limiter set on this thing. It could be worse, you know? Pray I don't alter the deal. Pray I don't alter the volume any further. Just jumping into the deep end. Jinkies. You know, so I'm not a lot of Scooby-Doo is airing when I'm a kid, but obviously I'm too young for its original run. And I gotta admit, I'm not a big Scooby-Doo head. As a kid, I thought a lot of the Hanna-Barbera stuff looked really bad. And in general, I didn't really love a lot of that stuff as a little kid. I remember like thinking, man, cartoons that were older than this and newer than this look better. But, you know, of course, like, you know, it's totally different production styles, and those were made for, you know, quick serial publication and so on and so forth. Well, yeah, I remember just kind of not really liking shit. Where was the last bubble? Sonic, you fucking fool. Jeez Louise. Oh.
Dang.
I'm only on the third zone. Jeez. He-Man, yeah. See, yeah, it was none of that was original run when I'm a kid. So like, you know, if sometimes on Cartoon Network, you know, during the day or something, they would have a lot of reruns. Boomerang came out, but I didn't have that. I didn't have that channel. Yeah. But yeah, you know, that's not to say that that there isn't any good stuff in that Hanna-Barbera, you know, done by them. Just to say, like, I think as a kid, I really didn't like it. And I remember thinking it. Okay. Surely there it is. Down here. My cousin would watch a little Johnny Bravo. Or rather, yeah, Johnny Bravo, I guess, was, yeah, right. I remember Johnny Bravo, actually. Yeah, that's right, coming a lot later. So I'm a kid when that's having its like current run. Or rather, when it was, you know, when it was during its original time. I do remember Johnny Bravo and thinking it was all right, you know, liking it okay. It was watchable. And as a kid, I spent too much time doing like just watching stuff that was half decent, or I didn't really care about it, but it was just something to watch. And but Johnny Bravo, I actually didn't see every episode, but I remember thinking it was all right. An iconic character, of course. Oh, mama. It's interesting how like with different generations, when it comes to media, books, shows, games, like things get coming back with a like a rerun. Or in the 90s, there was a lot of cartoon. It was like another like kind of cartoon renaissance. And part of that was also looking to the past. So in the 90s, there was a lot of shows that were well, they did a lot of stuff like either reruns of old series that hadn't played in a while, or a lot of the new stuff was very much felt steeped in a lot of older cartoons and stuff. And come on, how do you get to that? That's hey, what's up, Metro? Metro, yeah, welcome. It is Spooktober, spooky month in session. Can a Sonic get 50 rings? Or 100? Shoot. God damn. Ugh. It's right there. I'm playing badly today. Thanks for hanging, guys. Catching up some with the chat here. Mojo Jojo. I forgot about that, Sir Sid. Yeah.
Going.
Mickey Mouse, Gary. Yeah. I didn't see a whole lot of Mickey Mouse. And we didn't have the Disney Channel. But I remember like my dad showing me a couple of like, he liked Steamboat Willie and some of the like, you know, oldest stuff. And I liked that as a kid. And then Mickey was having another big, I mean, it's the 90s, all the cartoons and big, all that stuff is having another popular period. It's the, you know, it's the 90s, man. Teen Titans, yeah, I remember them. Didn't regret some things till I heard how bad it was. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, when did you watch it, Devin? You know, I watched a lot of stuff that was, I'm sure, awful. When I go and I watch a lot of the cartoon series, liked as a kid. I find them close to unwatchable at this point, or at the very least, I don't want to spend my time doing that. You know, find myself wanting to it not being as good as I might have remembered it, or. Oh yeah, what would you do differently with the debug mode when it comes to can you like take water elements off or something? Or... Whoops. Or maybe these could be fun to mess around with, I'm sure. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is awful, honestly. It's I loved it so much as a kid, and you know, this could sound, in a way, I feel like I'm betraying a young version of myself by saying this, but it's they're really not that good. They're just, I don't know. And again, you only have so much time. Only so much time in this world. Okay, I'm gonna get stuck in here. Putting this right next to the spring is really funny, you know. Make everybody go past it. I haven't heard of SWAT Cats, Pal Puck. Yeah. You know, my cousin was into Transformers, Dustin, and I always felt like I was a little, like, left out of that, oh, shoot. So this game is not nearly as hard as I'm making it out to be, and I've played it significantly better before, so this is just very frustrating. Oh yeah, Devin, I believe I've heard of that.
What's going on, man?
Oops. All right, come on. We're gonna see what we can do here. Get this thing done. I should probably get a break. I'm getting frustrated. I'm also tired too. I'm surprised I'm feeling this well because I've been really sick all week. I had a stomach virus and I woke up midnight on Monday feeling awful. Got like only a few hours of sleep. Don't get crushed. Wow, you can really roll through so much of that, huh? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I'd heard of SWAT Cats. That's funny. Oh. I know, Akar. Play it safe. Let's see. Maybe if I... I'm not getting up there. I should have really checked the oxygen situation before I took off, you know. Only go with a set of lungs full of oxygen. Let's go back here real quick. So I remember you can like get yourself up on top of that part, right? if you like shoot. Well, you can just jump from here, I guess. Knuckles 3 and Knuckles, and yeah, I've seen Gary. I was seeing someone try. I wish I could remember what all they did, but I think it was Sonic and Knuckles, and Knuckles, and Knuckles. I don't know. There may have been a Game Genie in there as well. At one point, but yeah, I saw someone trying to work on a Sonic stacker, you know. Oh, Powpuck with TMNT. I should have, you know, I was just kind of like, I was in that period where I wasn't really watching cartoons when they started doing the remakes and stuff, and I missed out on that. I gotta get Sonic out of this little area. He could bounce off that fish. Or not. I guess I can't just roll off of that.
Now tell me what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Ugh, my jaw is sore. The Genesis Tower of Power. I called it a Sonic stacker. Yeah, I like a Tower of Power. Mamma Mia situation right here. Hooray! I would like just to go to a checkpoint so I can try a Chaos Emerald. Or maybe I should just beat the game, or beat the level. Hold on. You gotta have some momentum, huh? We're gonna die down here. All right, I don't know how I survived that, but we managed to get that bubble just in time. I am in need of a break. There you go. I hate those. I always want to Mario those springs. You can't Mario your Sonic springs. Fuck, man. Sounds good, Sid. All right, playing this game bad, but that's okay. I gotta remember that the main goal is really to, for me this time, is to just get through all the stages, not to get all the Chaos Emeralds. And, yeah, that'll make life a lot easier. Goodbye. This just in, Robotnik traded away from, what is this, the Flooded Ruins or Mystic Ruin Zone? Traded to Casino Night Zone.
What's going on, man?
This would be a good spot for a break. Yeah, I think, well, I made it to whatever that level is. I guess just past Metropolis Zone. Should we go here? No, let's go here. Let's go Casino Zone. All right, guys. I'm not really liking this playthrough right now, but that's okay. I'm liking the hang with you guys. And yeah, it's all good. Welcome, happy Friday. Been a long week for me. How about for you guys? That's me. I can't. Yeah, I haven't yet beaten this game. I've tried a few times. I've kept it real social and real casual. I haven't given this game the sober-mindedness and the solemn approach that I should be giving it. Still. Anyway, whatever. Good to see you guys. Happy Friday. I'm having fun. Hope you guys are too. I'm going to take a nice little break. You guys should get one too. Maybe when we come back, we'll pick up where we left off and hit the casino. BRB. Thanks for hanging.
Who are you guys?
Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. What's going on? Oh, man. Woo! It's been a long week. Been a very long week. Glad I'm hanging with some cool folks, playing some Sonic 2, and healing the console wars. One more ding, Sonic hitting an enemy, and that sound hit, you know, and him losing all his rings at a time, you know? One of those at a time. Alright, let's close up the windows, batten the hatches. Let's play some Sonic.
What the fuck are you talking about? Something's wrong with the G diffuser.
I'm burning up, man. Do I need the sweatband? You guys got any plans for the weekend? What are you going to be getting into? Long week for me. I'd spent a lot of it sick. I still got kind of some lingering malaise from little stomach virus I've been battling all week. Sonic, you are really just trying to rush through all the fun parts. Come on. They really designed this one to toss you out, too. There you go. I'm gonna get back over to that one again. Yeah. Alright, now we're cooking. Up to the conveyor belt. I've seen a couple, so I didn't even notice that one, but yeah, I've noticed some pretty funny glitches. Well, just in the few playthroughs I've done here, recorded on stream, you know. Not to say it's like a really buggy game or something, or, you know, literally unplayable, but, yeah, it's also just fun to, you know, as a kid, it'll never not be a little satisfying to like discover a bug accidentally and Sonic, thank you. I'm putting everything into this, all my concentration. Oh, I wonder why, Gary. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe if you refresh, it might work, or it's where I'm seeing it. So yeah. Lindsay Lohan is in the news. All right, let's go over here. Whoop. I was gonna spend, all right, we've spent a fifth of our time, or even more. Almost a third of our time. My God. Sonic likes to live dangerously. I want to hear a mix-up of this song and Mars for the Rich by King Giz. I don't know. Something tells me somebody get in there. Not to say that they're close. It's just they both got a little sleaze. A bit of well, you know, whole lot of money and no class feel to them, you know. Or maybe no class and no money, you know. A little bit of, yeah, a little scuzzy. This is the off strip casino. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember a whole lot of checkpoints. And I feel that I always find a way to, you know, screw something up right before I find a checkpoint. Let's see what we can do. I really loved... So this was... I made it to a zone or two after this one. I don't know. As a kid, I know at least making it to this one time at this babysitter's house. And thinking this was the coolest thing in the world. Come on, Sonic. Oh yeah, just give yourself a little momentum. What am I doing? Let's let it happen. Okay. All right. What's behind us? Oh, back to that puzzle. Yeah, back to this part. Oh, just points. My favorite. Curious, Gary, for Sonic stuff, did you play much of the modern stuff as well? There's a couple folks around here who have kept up with a lot of Sonic games, but then a lot who maybe just played like the early stuff. I'm in that category. I had a Dreamcast late into its life, so I played a little bit of Sonic Adventure, but you know, not very much at all, like a half hour or something, you know. Whole other level above us here. I've heard good things about I think Colors has come up a time or two, and when I've asked people what's newer than what I've played that's worth getting to, you know, and oh shoot. Yay. Yeah, let's not I don't want to tempt fate here. Come on. Get out of this. I think if I hit it just right, I can get us on top of that. Yeah, there you go. It wasn't even really get just right about it. I just had to get it in the ballpark. All right. This is so tall. Yeah, I forget how tall this level is. Sure, I'll take another continue.
I don't know what else it could be.
Trying this Thai iced coffee I got. I should go get the bottle, show it off. Pretty tasty. Said to serve it over ice, so, and I can't be trusted with most drinks to not have a lid, so. I'm in my late 30s, but I've not yet learned how to make it through a beverage without spilling some of it on myself. You know, just kind of learned to live with that. Oh, I saw the big slot up there. Bum, bum, bum. Oh joy! Hope it doesn't happen a second time. You know, I had a Game Gear as a kid, so I was really into to those Sonic games that made it to the Game Gear, and I had several of them. I don't know what's below us, but could be cool. Alright, whatever. I'll just keep exploring, I guess. These levels are so big. It's cool, man. I don't know. I dig this. I dig this game. I want to get through it. I've made it so close. Oh yeah. No lift right now. Come on. A little hustle, please. Oh, shoot. There you go.
I was like, whoa!
60. Got a cool 60 rings. Well, that's enough to get me in here. Hey, thank you guys for hanging. Happy Friday. I never got around to Sonic Advance, and I have a GBA. And had one as a kid. I should have picked that up. So many good titles back then. Yeah, I'm glad that I can now catch up on a lot of the stuff I missed, because it's a lot of stuff. A lifetime's worth of games. Sonic, you fool. Oh shoot, stayed twice over there. It's easy to forget this one here. Maybe I need to jump at that point, yeah. And well, this one's lost. We're toast.
I was like, whoa!
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, that's interesting. I remember that game, but I never played it. Yeah, I would see it so much, you know, on the shelves or like in the occasion, you know, every now and then I'd get to like look at the catalogs and stuff. I'm a little bit young for the 16-bit stuff, although at that point I didn't have a Genesis or a Super NES until later. Because as a kid, I had a big sibling who was playing the NES. They had gotten it for her, and she's, by the way, probably the best casual gamer I know at Super Mario Bros. The original one. Then that's her specialty, that and Tetris. But yeah, she'd stop playing it as much, and I pretty much took over, and I'm playing that when I'm really young, and then into the 16-bit era, and I didn't get any of those either of those consoles, Super NES or Genesis, so I had to you know, I learned to, you know, make friends with folks who had already evolved to that next level of, or should I say, had already brought themselves to the next stage of the console wars arms race and purchased a 16-bit console. I did have the Game Gear during that time, you know, concurrently with that NES. But yeah, I rocked the NES for a long time, and I love 8-bit stuff. I really, 8-bits is enough, 16 bits is a blessing. 32 and 64 bits, that's a goddamn miracle, you know, and we got to watch that progression, you know, forever thankful. Get some rings and things. I think you're gonna send it on the left. Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, the sky's the limit with that. Absolutely. I think we're right side. Oh shoot! Yeah, I gotta be careful here. He'll drift. Damn. That was just me.
Get him out of here! Get him!
Just gonna hit them all. Only 73 to go, guys.
But before you leave, I'd like you to step inside one more world for Nintendo GameCube.
Well, that was a failure, but that's okay. You know, it happens. Let's go fight the Eggman. This music. Come on, you fool. Ah, come on. There it is. Easy does it. The one ring to keep Sonic alive is gone. Ah. All right, we'll get it next time.
See you next time.
Do 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 no. Yeah, Palpuck. Yeah, totally. I could see that. I had some awful timing there. Ah, come on, man. You had a good little, Alright, I'll just chill. I'm gonna wait for him to come back. Oh, shit. Come on. We got this. I think that the time that I beat him very easily, I just had him against pretty much one wall. I could go to the other side and do it too. And then I think if you just have momentum with your rolling, I think you could also stay in the pipe. But just try to avoid getting hit. Perfect. There it is. Got a ring though. This is the one. Just taking her easy. I've been doing the risky one, so I'm just gonna be patient and do a simple... There it is. Not a great rhythm or anything. Look at his... I love his ship there. Ah, it's great. Oh, this game's fun.
We just got our ass totally kicked.
All right, next level. good coffee. Ooh, girl. This music. This one bugged me as a kid. This was like one song on the soundtrack that I think as a kid, just for whatever reason, it really didn't sound pleasing to the old ears. Gary, I don't know that I've ever had a Sonic toy. You know, I've just owned the Game Gear games, and then I own two of the, you know, I own Sonic and Sonic 2, the carts and stuff. We're playing it on my right now, but yeah, no other Sonic memorabilia to speak of. I just want to see what's back here in terms of rings. Be careful. Okay, I'm just being dumb. Always good to just use, you know, go ahead and grab the invincibility shield whenever you want to do just some leisurely exploration. You know what's funny, Palpuck? I actually like it now. Yeah, I do. Well, welcome. Welcome, how are you? Happy Friday, Animations. What's going on? Emmett's Animations. Took me a second. I can barely see my screen from here. I need to work on that. Sonic, you fool. All right. I love this background too. Isn't this great?
Hey Doc, can you have a look at my idiot friend here?
I'm staying. I'm finishing my coffee.
I think I have a little bit more in that bottle too. If I do, I'm gonna go grab it. In just a bit, because that is... My partner got me some... Got the wife to pick up iced coffee for me, or cold brew or something, because I usually like making my own here. I've got a carafe to do like a cold brew coffee, but we're going backwards. Seeking out checkpoints and... Ooh. Ouch. Not what I was trying to do. It really is Palpuck, yeah. And at this point, yeah, I don't... The music doesn't really bug me. Yeah. There was just something, you know, I think, like, especially when you're especially young, that I feel like some game sounds and other synth stuff could just be, like, particularly harsh. I could sort of hear that metallic aspect of it a little more, and, you know, so you could just, you know, be really a little more moved by that kind of stuff as a kid, or it's just, you know, you have no filter to compare it to, and it can just, yeah. I think it happened sometimes with a few games, especially of the 8-bit era, you know, but unintentionally scaring the crap out of me by way of the soundtrack. Ugh. Dun, dun, dun. Beep, 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 beep. It was specifically this part right here that bugged me. I think it was the repetition of those chords there. Not so much anymore. see a bunch of stuff we're missing, but, you know, you see it as you're plowing through to the next section of the level. Oh, hello. Man, so we can ride up and to the left or down to the right. Oh, no, we can't actually. Have to be from further up. That makes sense. I want to get 50. Maybe I should just go ahead and hit it. I don't know. Probably a good call. Wrong. Okay. Shit. There you go. Oh God! Come on. I did the same exact action. All right. Oh shit! What's to the right? The lava doesn't fill this area. Oh. I can't get out though, huh? Wall of lava and all. That makes sense. Okay. Ah, that's great.
Let me go home. Why don't they let me go home?
Wow, that's... That was cool. Whole lot of lava there. Hope you like lava. Magma. Go, mother... I'm playing so bad. Okay, well, you're not going to make it to the invincibility there, so keep rolling. Don't get squished. That's where the invincibility is. Okay. Finally. The platform that got away. Just made this a lot tougher, huh? Shit. Oh, come on. Wow, brute force. Boing, 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 boing. I can't resist. Oh, I think someone might... I don't know, that sounds vaguely familiar, but yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I wasn't remembering that. Is that so? So in this game, if someone's on the second controller, they can control the lava? Anything to our left? I can't remember. All right. It's nice when it works out. I'm gonna turn this fan off in a second. You know what? I'm gonna go for it again. Let's try it. Apparently this is the toughest one. What if I just... Who knows? I might do a little start scumming. I need to practice this one in the debug sometime. Whatever. I'm gonna be cheap. I want to get past this chaos. Okay, at this part, I know it starts getting tough. I think I'm... Oh, shit. It's hard to get him out of the center. Fuck. Damn. Yeah, well, that's that. Oh man, we were just what, 50 short? Well, that's fun. I'll have to play that one in the debug sometime. Yeah. Okay, come on. Here we go. Get it under control. Yep, boom. That's it. That's under control. All right, how about another try? I think if I go left, there might be some coins for us. All right, that's something. Anything cool hidden nearby that I can still get to? No, I don't want to go into the lava. Yeah, I'm a little bit one note when it comes to the sonic jumping. That's the next level of evolution there. Learning to, you know, be a little more subtle with some of the hits. Not go full force or... Like there, I kind of just wavered for a second too, because I went right, then left. We're good. I don't know why I was still trying to go for that ring, but, you know, probably more important to just get out of the lava. But I knew I had a couple of iframes at my disposal. I decided to use them.
This is the worst trip I've ever been on.
All right. Mystic Cave. Music's fun for this one, huh? This one goes out to all the tricksters. The tricksters, the trolls, the circus people. The geeks, the freaks. Well, it'd be nice to have 50 rings. Ring ding 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 ding. Oh! Yeah, they've got a few spots like that that'll give you a conniption. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with those too. If I don't have the timing, I shouldn't go for them. Again. I can beat... Okay, yeah. Alright, I was late on it. That's it. Ring ding 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 ding. The bearded ladies. Absolutely. The juggalos. The circus folk. So, you know, I went to get contacts and get my glasses prescription renewed recently, and you know, I get to the point where I'm gonna pick out some frames, and I'm like, man, I should just go home and do this online like I did. It's just been several years since I'd done that, and I was like, you know what, actually it'd be kind of cool to try some frames on, you know, get a feel for it. And and you know, every frame that I wanted was Well, yeah, these are prescription here. These sunglasses are that I'm wearing. But yeah, every frame that I'm looking at was. I bring it to the guy, and he looks at my prescription. He's like, "Oh, well, the thing is, these are kind of big, you know." Or like, I bring a few over that I'm thinking about, you know. And he was like, "Oh, well, you know, the lenses for all these are kind of big, and with your prescription being what it is, a little bit on the, you know, or being kind of on the higher side, you'll." He was just like, "It won't really work out," or it was like, "Well, your prescription's kind of on the higher side," and I kind of remember, you know, like I got a general understanding, but I feel like I tried to get a follow-up of like, okay, so can you tell me like what are we dealing with here? You know, like what all does that entail? You know, and I couldn't. The guy was just a bum of a salesperson, honestly, or you know. Just in terms of being able to explain this stuff, I was just like, man, come on, dude. Like, I don't buy glasses every day, you know. And it's funny because when I ended up ordering a pair that I didn't really necessarily love. And I went to pick them up and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit. And also, one of the things I thought I ordered wasn't on those frames, and I put them on, and it's like. It's instantly like I'm seeing the ceiling lights like here in my vision, you know, like about a third of the way down the glasses, you know. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you did. It looks like we didn't opt for the anti-reflective coating." It's like I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. I was like, man, this sucks. I should have just tried on a couple frames and just ordered it, you know, from home, or gone to another place and not done it at, you know, place where I'm getting the prescription and stuff. Like, you kind of done it a little more on my terms. And I should have also, I tried to ask a little explicitly, like, what does that mean, you know? Like, what? And basically, the second guy mentioned, like, you know, that, like, when I went to pick him up or whatever, it was funny because he said, "Oh, this is what I was trying to get to the whole time." I was like, "So what does that mean?" Like, he's like, "Oh, everything, you know, curved." I was like, I said, "Oh, okay, curved, you know," and he's like, "Yes, like circus." That I just remember thinking that was a great description, you know. He's like, as things get as a prescription for, you know, at your level and with your astigmatism, you know, as you know, basically, you know, mentioning like, you know, yeah, everything would be sort of, you know, like looking in a funhouse mirror, kind of. I love circus as a description of it. But it was like, it was all the frames I wanted were ones that would have like bigger, you know, like bigger lenses, because I do tend to like aviator style. It doesn't have to be as big as that, as aviator, but also like that, you know, sometimes the smaller ones, you know, it's harder to make those look good. I think it's easier to make bigger ones look good. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, unsatisfied. I've got a pair of glasses that suck. I'm gonna take. He mentioned a refund or like a return policy or something. I think I'm gonna bring them back because I tried to wear them for the stream on one of the 1 week. One day. I can't talk. Sorry. One day this week, and as soon as I put the studio lights on, which don't bug me now, it was like I'm instantly seeing the studio lights bouncing off the inside of the glasses, and I've got like a very bright, I'm seeing them both, you know, like over both my eyes, and just, damn you, ladybug! Lightning bug. Yeah, like there would be some distortion to it, Palpuck, because like, you know, as the lens is bigger, because my prescription is higher, the lens would have to be even more, like, glasses such as this, if I had something smaller, I would be dealing with a little bit less distortion of, you know, my entire field of vision. But this guy was trying to talk me out of it, and honestly, I think it's something I'm kind of used to. And I should have probably just gotten out of there. Get out of there. Regroup. Also, yeah, I guess I can't get them without the anti-reflective coating stuff, because damn, dude. Didn't mean to do that. Because that's... Like I said, you'll just have a giant orb of light in your vision at all times. Well, so I ended up getting the like transitions on that one, that pair that I bought. And again, he asked like, oh, there's like 2 levels to them. The first one, you know, blah blah blah, is fine, is good outdoors, but it doesn't work when you're in your car. And I had seen that pretty much that same argument on like when I ordered glasses online before. The same explanation. But if I'm outside, I like to wear my prescription sunglasses anyway, because I'm too sensitive to the light. I don't want to drive with I don't want to drive or walk around with transitions. I want to have like full-on sunglasses. When we first got to California, many years ago at this point, I remember one time I was going to try to drive somewhere and was by myself. And I got in the car, things were okay, I think, because like it was a little bit shaded, just like at the, you know, as I'm getting in the car, and that little spot was shaded, and then pull out, and it's like, it doesn't hit me for a few minutes, and then suddenly it's like, oh man, all right, I need to pull over because my eyes will not stop watering. It's just, I'm so sensitive, but man, you know, when you have those, like, you know, some of those days in the summer where it's like, for long stretches of the summer, there's like not a cloud in the sky, not a cloud in the sky, you know, in sight, in the sky. It's just like, yeah, straight radiation all day.
See how the mainsail sets.
Ah, my head hurts, man. Ouch. It's been a long week. I've had the stomach bug. First one in a while. First one in several years, thankfully. And I feel like I'm still kind of reeling from it. I don't know. Sucks. Industrial ruin zone. Well, I guess one of many. I might have to get a break in, actually. I am feeling a little crappy. Maybe it'd be good to step aside, get a quick refill and stuff. I don't know. Let me see. I'll try to get through this level. I think, you know, I'm not going to get the Chaos Emeralds tonight, so I'll just put what little focus I have into just getting through stages. Exactly, Palpuck, yeah. Yeah, I just had to take an exit and try to pull over because it was like, you know, I'm like, doing this number, like trying to. It's hurting so bad, and I can't. It's hard. I can't even like tilt my head all the way up, you know. And I'm like. So I learned after that, hey, I need a good pair of sunglasses. All right. No, it's just running in place here. That's funny. Do. Hey, Marty, what's up? Oh, jeez. Oh. Nice iceberg there, or avalanche. 4:32 a.m. in Frankfurt. Jeez. Yeah, thanks for hanging, Marty. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, happy Saturday to you. Maybe some gum will help. Let me try that.
Thank you so much for playing my game.
Oh. Nice, Gary. Yeah, you know, it's very strange, like dealing with time zones and having to think about them a lot, or if anybody's ever worked for a business in another time zone or something, you know, it can be so disorienting. Yeah, sounds good, sounds good, friendly. Sounds good, Marty. Yeah, thanks for hanging, man. And yeah, thanks for popping in. Hope you have a good weekend. Whoop. Sonic, you disappoint me. Yeah, that's our Eastern time. I worked for a time. I kept a job that I carried over from the East Coast. I realized like I could probably do almost all of it virtually, and I proposed it to them because I knew I wanted to move out here. And for sure, the plan was, yeah, use this job to help me find something else here or get settled here, you know. And yeah, it was great. But I did keep it for a little while. It was nice to have that stability. But man, it sucked doing virtual. So I worked as a trainer, and I did like virtual trainings and things. Some of which would be for like new hires. That's most of what I did. And I had to do it on the East Coast time, and they had them like starting those at 8 in the morning. Sometimes. So that would be, you know, 5 my time. Although I think most were at 6 my time, actually. Yeah. Would have started at 9 on the East Coast. And yeah, it just that was exhausting. I will say that it was so cool to be done, you know, in the early afternoon, my time. There's something nice about having time in the afternoon and like your whatever your main work thing is done, and you have a little, you know, still have some daylight to spend. And unfortunately, sometimes you have to get sick or something to see that, or, you know, otherwise miss work or... Oops, Sonic, what are you doing? Keep getting tossed about. So I like the updated like balancing animations. They're pretty cool, huh? They look better than the one from Sonic 1 is great. But this is it's interesting that they changed it. Cool little update. All right, we got a plunger. I always get some big Mega Man. I get big Mega Man vibes on this level. I would like to think that Dr. Wily and Dr. Eggman had probably a friendly correspondence, if not a competitive one. You know, I feel like there's a little bit of crossover in terms of, you know, robotics, machinery, etc. in this industry. Oh, hello. Guess I should... I would love to have 50 rings. That's okay. Oh, there's extra life back there. Damn. Easy does it. Where was that? These levels are big. Oh, that's funny, Palpuck. Yeah, I could see, you know, who knows? They're both the type that maybe they couldn't get along with hardly anybody, but I could almost see a bit of a, like, you know, I like your style. I've been, you know, eagerly watching your work from blah 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 Island or whatever, you know. Is it Willy Wonka? Yeah. That's funny. I didn't realize that, Palpuck. That's funny. Both can, I mean, also they both have a blue arch nemesis, so there's got to be a little commiseration about that, right? Come on, man. Stay out of the no zone. Not that cool. Whoop. Okay. Oh, man, it's tough. Not enough, yeah. Well,
he's running. He's just hoofing it.
I'll get that someday. Wiley's a little conflicted. Okay. Eggman just totally sociopathic. All right, interesting. That's funny. Wiley's got a bit of his, you know, there's obviously he's gone mad, etc. But there's a bit of logic, a bit of reason. There's something deeper there. There's nuance, and Eggman's just the. That's awesome. You know, I've watched so little like Sonic media stuff too. As a kid, I watched a little bit of one of the cartoons. Pokeballs. And then the laser. Fire laser. Oh. Not there's another attachment for fire, I think. Might see that later. Could have got 2. There it is, yeah. All right. Hit me with the moonshot. Oh shit. We're good. There it is. Nice. His sprite looks so cool. As a kid, I think one of the things I enjoyed about Sonic is like he has a very determined look. This sprite does when he's running. Isn't it great? You know, I don't know. It's fun. I think it's like crack to a child, honestly. Well, the equivalent. You heard it here first. Sonic is crack for children. No, yeah, I don't know. He just look. I mean, come on, look. That's a heroic jog. He's running. He's coming to kick some ass. He's afraid of what's ahead, but he's pushing through. It's not, you know. He's used to being afraid and used to dealing with that fear. Running resolutely ahead.
He's running. He's just hoofing it.
Doing some isometrics. Works out in between zones. Metropolis Zone, everyone's favorite. Totally, Palpuck, yeah. Now they made him weak. The worst. Yeah. I find I really need to pay attention, and you know, I'm gonna get killed by some of the sections. I just have to learn. Pay attention that second time, and you know, whoops. Sometimes that's where I screw it up. You know what? I'm gonna go down. What's down? I'll tell you what, Gary, on this zone. So, like two playthroughs ago, I made it to you know, that final stage or one of those last stages, and then ever since then, I think I haven't gotten past you know, this zone, and it'll be like I'll just get into one section where the lives start coming quick, you know. I just start dropping really, you know, like within a matter of 15 seconds or, you know, 20 seconds into it. I'm not trying to speedrun this thing either, but clearly. But yeah, it's got a couple sections that are real. It's really like Well, yeah. Doesn't reward... It's not going to reward a lapse of concentration or... Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's okay. Guess we can get up there from here. Chocolate starfish. Man. It wasn't really what I was trying to get you to do there, Sonic, but that's okay. I'll try it again.
Thank you so much for playing my game. Game over.
Okay. Turn down that fan. Finally, feeling better in this room. Not so hot. Okay, so I know in this part you gotta jump before you get too close to the other one. They really are Palpuck. The sound engineering is so awesome in these games. Look how clean the ring is. I like this little shot we've got here of Sonic. Let me zoom in on him. It's looking good, and it sounds really good too. This is the Model 1 Genesis. It's not the one, you know, there's so many variations. It's not one of the ones that has like the most primo sound. But I'm using a SCART, RGB SCART cable that has a cord that peels off that goes into the headphone jack so that you get stereo. And I think it sounds really good. And looks really solid too. Cool. Go Sonic, Sonic, do. The game is Sonic. Have you heard of it? This game is Sonic. This level's hard as I wanted to check out whatever was above us there. Can it go up? There's a lot of hidden goodies right before some, a lift or a teleporter or something like that. Just something to always keep in mind, I guess. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. A little nervous jump. Keep your wits about you, Sonic. Oh, shit. Oh, long way down. Is this the exit? Okay, well, I'm just happy to find the exit, yeah. Let's get out of here. Cool. Oh, it seems like there's a lot of, there's a lot to that level. It's really big. I only explored a little bit, I think. Yeah, yeah. As a kid, I don't think I saw a Genesis Model 1. So like by the time I'm seeing the Genesis and knowing of it, which I didn't know about these things at launch, because I was so little. Oh, shit. Be careful here. This is one where some, you know, mistakes can really just rack up. Yeah, it's a big zone. But yeah, you know, as a kid, I'm not seeing the Model 1. The couple friends I had who had a Genesis, they all had Model 2, and at that point, Model 2 was in all the, you know, in any ads or any retail that I'm seeing, it's all going to be, you know, that Mega Drive Volume 2. Volume. Go up where the pistons are. There you go. Hydraulic press. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, it seems to have happened with a lot of systems back then, Pal Puck. You know, I don't know a whole lot about this system's reliability. I've never looked into it, but I have... actually, I got rid of this, but I used to have a Super NES. The Super NES I had when I finally got one. It was one of those late model. I can't remember what they called it. A new SNES or what? But I mean, I'm forgetting it right now. But yeah, it was one of those like later model ones. The remodel. And it was so touchy. It was incredibly touchy. Like, you know, granted, like I mean, at this point, I'm not like a super little kid, but I had other systems and was used to using a controller and playing a game while being close enough to the console for it to not be a problem. But with that SNES, I had like a couple of games like get their save reset because normal tug on a controller would force it to move a little bit, and yeah, it would just reset, or you know, go to like a black screen or whatever. Yeah, they keep trying to like send you down here. Yeah, okay. Damn it. Yeah, he's there to ensure you go down as well. Funny. Okay. Yeah, I have you know, this similar kind of thing in regards to the Famicom. I have I think it was known as new Famicom, I believe. I'm not sure. It's nice in that it has a, you know, AV output, whereas those oldest Famicom models, original ones don't. Just RF. Pal Puck, is that you're talking when you said your family had a Model 1, could you remind me, were you saying for Genesis? They might not even use that terminology, Model 1, 2, whatever, with SNES. I don't know a whole lot about it, other than I did a little bit of research at one point when I was hearing folks... I was hearing much ado about Super NES and the one-chip Super NES and Super Famicom. And, you know, everybody on Reddit was very wound up about the one chip. It's supposedly like the best, you know, kind of graphical output. Cool, yeah, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I think I only remember seeing the Model 2s as a kid, yeah. Oh, that's too bad. I've seen your comment there about your brother frying the the audio for the games. That's interesting. That's too bad. All right, come on. It's got to be top next, huh? That's just working its way clockwise. Yeah, that SNES, it was just, like I said, it was so touchy, and it, slightest little tug, which I think would fall under normal play, you know, like expected bounds, would just send it moving. And it's like, I don't know, is it not stabilized enough? Because I know I would have it sitting on a flat, you know, solid surface, and could use some different feed on it or something, but I think they also just cheaped out a bit with those too. So just Cyborg Justice. Nothing of value was lost. Cyborg Justice. Thought that was just RoboCop. In the Cyborg Justice System, there are those who... I can't do this right now. Alright, 3 acts for Metropolis Zone. Been a little while since I did the... I didn't make it to Act 3 last time, I don't think. I don't think I can walk on those, that part right there. Those guys get me every time. Sure, let's just hit the pipe. Just duck. Sonic's like, careful everybody, I don't have any rings. Oh, I love the, praying mantis up on the wall there. Up on the ceiling. You know, I've been at it for a little while. I'm gonna see how I'm doing, but I'm gonna get a break next life, I think. Ooh. At least just I could use a quick... I don't know, we'll see. Sonic, give me life. We're close to the end. In fact, I'm kind of like, secrets? I don't need them. Yeah. I did see some stuff over to the left. Oh yeah, alright, you gotta sort of make sure you tumble out the right way. Hey, on Monday and Wednesday we're gonna be doing some Dragon Quest III. I'm gonna be finishing that game up. I started it on stream and then I was just like, man, we've been at this for a while and I want to mix it up, play something else for you guys. And I started playing it on my own, made it very close to the end. If I knew sort of the next couple little things that I'm working on, I think I could finish it in a matter of, 5 hours, something like that, but I don't. So I have to kind of get in and especially since it's been a while since I played, I have to kind of get in and reassess. But yeah, I think we could probably get it done in a few streams, I think. And I've got some clues I gotta puzzle out. Ah! That's funny, Palpuck. So something that obscure. That's cool. I knew I was gonna end up on that same side. Darn.
Time has come.
Oh, now you're locked down here. Or up here. I'll play some Sonic 2. Oh, I'll fall down, yeah. My favorite thing to do. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Shh. It's inappropriate. Oh, it's a long fall. Quite a few gates in this. Well, I don't know actually how many there are, but I'm missing some stuff too, I'm sure. Man. Really nothing to our right. Okay. Yeah. Saw the timing there, but oh god. Oh man, come on. Fatality. Wait, one more. All right. Yeah, you gotta be careful here. That's a dumb giveaway. Fuck, man. Just, yeah, one at a time. Mega Man it. We got this. Oh, I didn't even see the one above me. All right, well, I've got myself stuck down in this little corner, huh? All right. This is fun. I really didn't want to have to use a continue just yet. Getting weird noises outside. Saw it and I jumped on it. All right, I think I may have one continue after this one. Come on, man. Get me out of this zone. Take my one ring and gladly exit to the next zone. I'm not even trying to get greedy, guys. Robotnik can keep all the Chaos Emeralds for all I care. Oh, I can land on that whole thing? Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Some parts that I thought I couldn't jump on, I can. Careful. Checkpoint. Oh yeah, I think before I managed to come out sort of, or maybe I just traveled on top of that whole shell. And I ended up getting up there to the top right. That's probably something you get from the other side? I don't know. Wrong. Guess you could get all the way to the top. No, not what I was trying to do there. Oh. Sonic. Couple gates there, not too far from each other. A few last, oops. Man, sometimes you gotta hit the jump button, Sonic. This bastard. What the hell? Come on, let's go. Get your act together, Parvinator. Come on. There's been a lot of blame at Sonic, but in this moment, I am Sonic, so it's a lot of self-blame, right? I would never. Sonic himself is way better than Sonic as my video game avatar. We made it to this part. I started falling down, I think. This guy, yeah, gets me. At least we made it up. I wanted to stay on this shelf. See where this takes us. Don't stay on the ground. This level's fun, man. Yeah, there's a lot of good stop and go. They know where your momentum's going to carry you, and they put the perfect enemy right there. So much of the game's difficulty comes from those moments, and forcing the player to do, have a little nuance to their jump. Don't just do a full-on jump every time, or a couple of short ones might be what it's called for. You start to have ceiling obstacles more common, so I don't know. Yeah, let's stay where you are. Oh, he's hanging out at the exit. Yeah, bugger. All right, there we go. Cool, all right. I'm trying to remember what this one looks like. Oh, right. Oh, it's tough, too. Yeah. Okay, just keep our ring. I'll be happy with that. Oh, no, if I kill the little oh, that's right. If I kill the little, copies, then he starts to, I wanted to get to that ring. If I kill the little, offspring... Oh, shit!
Fatality. Oh, untimely death.
That's one of those you want back. No, I wanted to see it, Palpuck. It's been on around me, but I've only seen like a few minutes of it. Including some of the most gruesome stuff, but the money shots. All right, here we go. It's cool. Get a ring. It's a little opportunity to hit him there, and a little easier too, I think, to get from underneath him. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't really do any bouncing. Damn, that's the game over there, huh? I think that's our last continue. Dang, man. Sorry, guys, I am getting tired. Play's getting kind of bad. Well, even worse, but some tough breaks, too. I'm realizing I shouldn't try to, bounce a couple times on him, of course, with... I've got these narrow windows to hit. So it's like one hit and then get out of there. Yeah. Yeah, could always do that, just try to beat the game. Yeah, now I'm gonna beat it all the way through sometime, you know? Damn, alright, let me don't just totally give up. Let's give it the old college try. Oops.
I wanna be the very best. I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say.
Sorry, dropped this soundboard and something came up here. The game moved, huh? Sorry about that. Soundboard, aka my phone, fell onto the keyboard.
Good day, sir.
Alright, staying on the top level. It's nice. Oh, even something down there, huh? It's a persistent little spike, a little, ooh, you know, starfish, projectile. Yeah, I was seeing that. Yeah, when he's paused up at the top, or yeah. Yeah, there's a part when the they all start doing that same horizontal pattern. Yeah, I was seeing that. Having a little trouble, a little disconnection here. Damn it! Okay. Stick, God, get up on the platform. Oh, boo. Okay, if I just I had to get a little spring off that. Get a little sprung off that spring. And, that gave us the... momentum needed. It hurts. Ugh. Man, you know what sucks, too, about this game is, I have been coming into these Friday streams, honestly, pretty gassed. Because it's been a rough few weeks. And lots of travel, getting sick, etc. So, there's the occasional joke told on this stream, but this is no joke when I say there is a part of me that would like to give Sonic 100%, you know? He deserves 100%. He deserves to not come in, you know... not deal with me already, like, being tired before the stream even starts, and then, you know... celebratory, week-ending inebriation. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I saw it coming, but I'd taken one hand off the controller. Is it not gonna work? I think I'm still trying to go up at this point, though. Right. Maybe it'll be back. I might have caught it from higher up. Yeah, I guess I did. Fell too fast. Oh, wow. Okay. We're gonna get a reset? Alright, thank you. I'm tired. Sorry, guys. I I still love the level design. Not too tired to appreciate that. I am too tired to see that thing until it was exploding. I was trying to check out the scenery, you know. My bad. I was enjoying the scenery and the machinery. And all the machinery and the scenery. At least I figured that little part out. Yeah, let's go up here. Just don't hit. Yeah. Careful. Careful. Shoot. Okay. Retreat. Alright, no rings anywhere in sight just yet, so let's be careful about this, I suppose. I think there's that, you know, we've been in that area over to the right, I guess, but yeah. I saw the one coming up above me. That's going to be it for tonight very shortly, I imagine. Doggone it. Yeah. That's funny. I can hear that, yeah. It was really fascinating to me when I learned just how big of a... I mean, like, I guess, I don't know if that record still stands, but how hugely popular that album was that came out, I guess, around this time from, you know, from that guy's, I forget the pop band, my bad. But yeah, you know, the guy that does the music for these first two games. I said, man, nothing yet. Everything's kind of on hold because, you know, I've got this lingering stomach bug and, you know, I don't feel, it's funny because, like, I'm not, you know, I'm not in the, like, sick as a dog stages, but it's really lingered with my system still just being kind of messed up and, like, I don't know. We were gonna go hang out with some friends, but they've got a baby and then another one on the way too, and you know I don't want to go over there and get folks sick. So I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be doing that. Sadly, gonna miss the movie. Oh, go. I think my cat has a hairball now. Are you having sympathy pains? Me talking about my stomach? You okay, girl? Hey. All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, dreams come true. That's it, Palpuck, yeah. And that album that they did around the time, the one that had that, shared that one song from this game, or the ending or whatever. I guess it was like, you know, they're like Japan's like biggest selling album of all time for at least a while. I don't know, yeah. But yeah, Sid, I don't know, man. I had to kind of play it by ear, because although I'm feeling a lot better, you know, I'm still not 100%, and I don't know if I should be around people, you know. I don't want to give somebody norovirus, you know. I'm a pretty, you know, I'm pretty good about hygiene, you know, and I can be a bit of a germaphobe sometimes. I don't usually eat anything without washing my hands, you know. Put my hands in my, you know, try to avoid having them all up in my face all the time and stuff, but yeah, man, I don't want to possibly get anybody else sick. Yeah, thanks, dude, yeah. It's funny because it's like, oh, I had too much of all digestion issues there for a little bit. And now it's like, okay, what's going on, system? Or would you like to think we, you know, what's going on? Can we get the system rolling again, or everybody's on strike right now? I don't understand. No longer, you know, violently ill, but standing around waiting for my digestive system to do something at this point, other than just like, you know, give me a lot of like stomach pain or like pressure. I think as long as I keep a ring, you know, oh, come on, that was bad. You gotta be good, though. It's gone so quickly. I want that one back.
See you next time.
Sorry, guys. I'm better than this, but apparently not. Face the facts, man. You suck at Sonic.
See you around, kid.
Yeah, what about you, Sid? What are you going to be doing? You guys got any plans for the weekend? Let's go here. Man, I'm still in that post-Earthbound glow, honestly. What a game. I played Earthbound for the first time, just finished a long 32-part playthrough of it. We took our time, and we had lots of chats. Okay? But yeah, it was fun. I loved that game. It's one of my favorite games at this point. It's definitely skyrocketed into my... Man, again, I couldn't tell you what games are on here necessarily, but I'll put it up on the short list now. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Just awesome. Love the writing. The localization on it is great too. I feel like, you know, that starts with it having such a solid script with a ton of fun dialogue. Well, you know, and done by someone who writes and writes in a colloquial, is used to writing in a very colloquial nature. You know, because I love a lot of Final Fantasy and stuff. That was like my big JRPG growing up, and so, you know, middle school, high school, into, you know, those formative years. But, you know, sometimes the high fantasy or sci-fi, you know, and the writing, once it comes through with the localization and stuff, it's, well, you know, it is what it is. It was meant, a lot of that was meant to be high fantasy, or later, you know, getting into sci-fi and stuff like that, and meant to be grandiose and very of like an anime nature. But I don't know. I appreciate Earthbound. It's cool that they pull all that off for the Super NES, man. I wish I would have played it a long time ago. I think I would have really liked it. Sid's going to a friend's wedding. Oh, cool, man. Oh, cool, dude. Yeah. All right, you got your all-white suit, right? That'll be fun, man. Hope you have a good time. Something local, or are you going to be traveling for the wedding? Thanks for hanging, guys. It's been fun. Spend a couple minutes hanging out, then I'm going to get out of here. I thought I might have the energy to play some other games, but yeah, I don't. Oh, Gary, I just saw your message. I'm tired, man. I don't think I want to try to beat this game tonight. Sorry. And I really want to beat it in a full playthrough. You know, you got to do it the right way. I'm stubborn. Cocktail attire. I guess it depends what kind of cocktails we're talking here, you know? Because, I guess technically a Jack and Red Bull, or I don't know, Red Bull and vodka. That sounds better, yeah. I don't know. I'm not much of a mixing Red Bull kind of guy in my drinks, but whatever. You know, whatever your go-to, like, terrible cocktail, you know, and then compare that to like a, you know, a martini or something, right? There's a big range for cocktails. So yeah, what is cocktail attire? Rhizome, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. I remember some kids enjoying the cocktail of whiskey and Dr. Pepper and falling asleep in class, and then being taken out of class at a certain point with, you know, being roused awake and being brought to the principal's office. Tale as old as time. Just got back home from the folks. Oh, cool, Rhizone. Nice. Hope you had a good time. Oh, man. Got any big plans for the weekend? We're just about to wrap up here. I just lost at Sonic. Not good at this game. That's okay, I guess.
Dang!
Oh, tired. Who's streaming right now? Let me see if anybody's on Twitch, and I might, maybe we'll do a little raid. Oh, Ichigo's playing right now. No way. Ichigo, T-Roy, and Tater. It looks like they're all doing some StarCraft. Well, let's go hang out there. Let's go raid into Ichigo's. Let's see, yeah. Let's do that. Let's go hop in there. Looks like they're all playing StarCraft together. That sounds like some fun. All right, give me 1 second. Go ahead and get us a raid queued up. That way, it won't take so long. There's a shortcut for this, but my keyboard situation sucks. All right, let's do this, guys. I'm gonna hit the schedule. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool, Rhizone. Yeah. Is yours in pretty good shape? I wish I had the box and the manual. I only have the box and manual for Sonic 1. So here's my Sonic 2 card. It's a little beat up, but it's okay. Looking washed out on the green screen, but it actually is pretty, like, it's a little washed out. Colors are mostly there. Sadly, that blue's getting green screened out. And then, boom. Not for resale. Sitting in my Genesis that doesn't work because the adapter from vent. Oh. Oh, too bad. You're just looking over at it, just longing to play. Man, I wish I could play that. Cool, dude. Well, I hope you can take it easy and, yeah, get some rest in. It's been a long week for me. I know it has been for a lot of you guys. I've heard as much in the chat. So yeah, touche, pal puck. One and the same, you know. But you know, that's the thing, man. We buy this stuff. And I love having boxes. A little bit easier with the Genesis. At the end of the day, man, I buy the stuff to play it, though. You know, I'll take a loose card. You know, stuff's meant to be played. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Let's take a couple minutes to look at some goofy Sonic GIFs. A lot of these were from. I need to get you the creator's name. I'll try to put it on YouTube, but it looks like they were working off of a prompt to have Sonic run in a goofy manner. And they didn't just do like one, they did a ton of things. And a lot of them are like, you can tell that it's like in the style of another cartoon or something, among other stuff. But yeah, we'll do, Gary. Yeah, I've got that. I've got a note on that. Thank you. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. There'll be a few minutes of a collage for you. That'll be fun. Give me a few minutes and I'll get you over to Ichigo's place. They're playing StarCraft over there. We'll be back on Monday and Wednesday doing Dragon Quest 3. I'm kind of towards the end game. And on Friday, let's play some Genesis. All right, guys, I'm out. Ryzone, take it easy, buddy. Glad your rough week ended early, mercifully, I guess. Oh, yikes. Well, take that vacation any way we can get it. Oh, yeah. All right, man. You know what it is? Don't take any crap from those guys, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you have a good weekend. Goodbye.
I hope you've all enjoyed our program this morning.
What's going on, man?
You don't want to hurt the boy, Harvey.
Problem is, the boat is so heavy, it can't float.
I love the vibes here, dude.
Is there a moment where it crosses your mind to stand up for yourself? I've been high for like 18 hours in a row.
This is Sonic the Hedgehog from Sega Genesis.
Mega Drive from Sega.
Hey guy, you're the first serious gamer I've seen all morning.
I'm exhausted. I've run out of things to say.
I don't know if that's good enough for you guys.
Parvinator.
See you next time.
I just had to let it go. I just had to let it go.